Hi, welcome back to the channel. We're not done talking about fall. We're not done talking about fall. Yeah, I'm here to talk about fall once more. I want to do a little bit of like a fall anti-haul, okay? Remember that? Remember anti-hauls? Like especially in like the beauty community era, like 2018. Anyway, blast from YouTube history past is the anti-haul. Now we call it like de-influencing, but the OG term was the anti-haul. Love it. So that's what I'm doing today. And then also at the end to, to balance it out, to balance anti-consumerism with consumerism, we'll do my wish list at the end. But I still like to do a little wish list. And I don't know, I feel like I didn't have enough of either to do two separate videos, so we're just doing it in one. A few things at the top. This shirt, it's from Abercrombie & Fitch. I thrifted it over the summer and I totally forgot to talk about it. It's very gorgeous. I feel like I'm giving a little bit of a witchy vibe. Second thing, I'm wearing brown eyeliner and it's not winged, so I don't know. I'm liking it. I love a winged liner, but I just got like a stick eyeliner. That's like not me. I love like a liquid black. So trying something else. Trying something different. What happened was I accidentally bought brown mascara. Now I have both. I think it's nice. I think it's like a fun little fall switch up. And then my lips, I always get questions about my lips. It's a mix of this lippy from Typology. It's in the shade Black Cherry, okay? Black Cherry lip oil mixed with this gloss that I got in Germany by Elverde. I don't know. It's like their natural cosmetics. Lip oil. I think this is the pomegranate one. So that's the combo. Now we can get started. We'll start with the anti-haul. Why not? I truly feel like this fall is my favorite fall fashion that I've seen in a really long time. I mean, it's like equestrian preppy. What? Like, I'm sorry, what? Like, there's truly never been a better time for me. I'm alive, I'm thriving. The J. Crew roll neck is everywhere. Like, this is my 2005 preppy dream, okay? Sorry, but this season's my season. But I will say I've also been seeing like a lot of like whimsy boho and just I've been seeing like a really big range, but I do feel like the two categories for this fall are that like equestrian preppy and then more of like a boho whimsical lace ruffles. So they're very stark. They're very different from each other. It's really been great because I feel like everything that I already own is right on for fall. Like I feel like everything that I own is what's trending this year. What a better feeling when you're like, I had the finger on the pulse. So yeah, it's just been a really great fall fashion season so far. And I will say it's kind of a bummer because it's still end of September and it's 80 degrees in New York City. I'm sorry, I live on the West Coast. I want to be a frigid, cold, deep in my soul, freezing, okay, by this time of the year. I haven't been able to really have a proper day with my new boots, okay? It's not even fall, and I fear I'm not gonna get good fall weather until like December at this rate. So so that's another reason why I wanted to talk about this, because I feel like I can only talk about fall fashion. I feel like I haven't been able to really wear fall fashion. So yeah, let's get into the things that I just won't be buying / don't really love for the season. And the first thing is I've been seeing a lot of keychains, and it's not that the keychains that I don't like. I was a bag charm hater and now I have a little bag charm. Okay, you gotta find one that makes sense for you. I got a little pretzel from Coach. Got it for my birthday. Love it. I hooked that thing on my bag. It hasn't left since. But what I'm not liking are these keychains that look like they're from summer camp, but they're $60 on the J. Crew website. I'm looking at you, J. Crew. You can do one thing right, but you've done a lot of things wrong, and these keychains are one of them. F off. F off. That's all I can say. Like, what? I'm sorry, but what is this for $33? No. You could literally go to any grandma's house and you could find this exact array of beads, okay? Let me tell you what, the 2007 to 2009 financial crisis in the United States, the recession, it was tough on everybody, but somehow every mom that I knew had a plethora of beads. It's like imagining people like struggling to pay their mortgage, they have like stacks of bead containers. Maybe it's because it was like, the beads were still cheaper than like actually going out and doing stuff, but I remember making like a shit ton of bracelets. What happened to that? People don't make bracelets like they used to anymore. Well, guess what? Those beads are still there. So just go to any 50 to 75-year-old woman's home. You're gonna find this exact bead, rope, string, bracelet making materials that you could possibly need. And just go make your own little keychain. Don't even know this brand. Wandler? It's on sale for $80. It was $265. What? Oh, what? I'm sorry, leather lace with some leather fringe, $280. $265? I'm not a nanny anymore, but I could walk onto that playground park at school pickup and commission this for 50 cents. one ice cream bar trade-off would get me this exact keychain. Not really sure what's happening here. So I love it. Like, I love the look of it, but I don't love like the mass production of keychains. It's stupid. It's just stupid. And in the same breath, shoe chains. What? You can, change your laces with ribbons. There's like so many fun things you can do to a shoe, but I've been seeing that the like Jane Birkinification of the bag has transferred to the sneakers, and it's a bit much for me. I think it also just translates very young. Like, I don't know if I've seen people my age doing this. I feel like this is a very like middle school, high school kind of trend, which is very cute. And I mean, you could wear it outside of that as well, but I just haven't seen it. It just kind of feels like maybe nobody's buying the purse charms anymore. Everybody's kind of over it, or everybody has their stack, and like these manufacturers are like, fuck. What are we going to do with the 10 million faux pearls that we ordered? Make them put it on their shoes. I was looking up a picture of my Coach keychain because I needed it for something. And then I saw this pretzel shoe charm, and I was like, oh, this is how I kind of like came about that this was happening. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. It's $20. It's very small. I was like, okay, like, it's not for me. Like, I don't think I would do this, but whatever. And then I clicked on the carrot because I was like, oh my God, look at this little carrot. Why is the carrot $95? That's a big jump from 20, right? Like 20 for a shoe charm, like that's still expensive, but like, okay. Why is the carrot $95? Look at how absolutely ridiculous. I lost my mind. It's pretty rare where you like laugh out loud when you see something. I laughed out loud. Like, I was like, what is this? Look at how big that is. Look at how, that's so dumb. Coach, come on. You're better than this. This is ridiculous. I think it only comes with one. I think it's just one singular carrot. It gets even more absurd. Like, the carrot's pretty crazy. Like, that's massive. Like, I just don't know who's doing that. The stuffed animal is somehow worse. It's somehow bigger. It really took me. Like, I just couldn't believe this. I was like, I even like, I kind of get like the little stuffed animals on the bag, but the thing on the shoe, I'm like, that is like, for $100. So yeah, I thought that was absolutely hilarious, and I needed to share it with somebody because I was like, what the frick? What the frick? Okay, I really love the funnel neck trend we got going on right now. I think it's great for fall. I think it's very chic. However, okay, and I have one on my wish list, right? However, I would say buy one that's convertible, because I think you just kind of future-proof yourself. Like the cost one that I want, I would probably mostly wear it down in the average normal flip down collar way, but it has the ability to pop it up and strap it so that it's a funnel neck. And I feel like that's really great because we have like the versatility of both options. We can do a little trend, little funnel neck, cute, but then we can still wear it in a normal way. I think the funnel trend, it's a little bit micro trendy, right? And I could just see people buying these and then donating them next year or like in 2 years. So yeah, I think buying one that has the convertible option, yeah, like I said, it just really future proofs yourself. And you could probably even do it if you have a trench coat that's more structured, just flip the collar up, right? Like, you don't have to get a specific funnel neck for it. I will say this wouldn't work with my LL Bean trench coat because it's it's a very soft trench coat, and I'm kind of on the hunt for a more structured one. So, it's not gonna work with everything, but yeah, I feel like with coats that are already structured, you could do this. So I just wanted to add that, like, maybe let's buy one that has the duality. I am anti-hauling Argyle, which would be interesting for a person who claims to love preppy equestrian style. I've just never really vibed with Argyle. I don't know, and maybe I'll find something at the thrift store and it'll be absolutely perfect. But yeah, I don't know. It's never been a pattern that I really loved. I feel like I'm always gonna go for a gingham. Just like between the two, I'm just always going to go for a gingham. I don't know. I'm avoiding Argyle. I've seen it trending a lot, and I just wanted to mention that you shouldn't buy this only purely because I can't think of a more packed place with Argyle than the thrift store. Every thrift store has so much Argyle. Let's not buy it from the mall. I would bet $100 that every single thrift store in America, normal thrift store, not consignment shop, has Argyle. 100%. Suede bags are on the list for me, but it's very specific. I've got a lot of feelings about suede. One is I love it. Okay, I've been looking for a pair of suede booties for years. I had a pair of suede booties in high school. From American Eagle of all places. I wore those things so much. They're actually, I still have them. They're at my parents' house, but I'm like scared to wear them because I'm like, how much like longer do they have? I don't like these like cheap ones from Madewell, the slouchy oversized bags. There's something about them. I think it just feels very copy and paste. It feels very like millennial gray to me. Like the suede oversized bag is millennial gray apartment. Yeah, there's something uninspiring about this bag. Feels like everybody has it. You know what it feels like? It feels like a lifeless, uninspiring work bag. I don't see people wearing this really in like a cool fashion bag. It's always a work bag because you can just throw shit in there. You're like, I don't really care about this. I got it for 40 bucks. Whatever. Throw it in your car, sling it on your shoulder. It's like, no one cares about that bag. It's just like a filler bag, right? It looks professional enough, but you didn't spend so much money on it where you're like scared of like water bottle spilling in it. You know what I mean? They lack any real design. They lack structure. They lack creativity. However, I love a suede bag when it's interesting, when it's unique, when it's this very specific red Coach bag that's like $1,000. My dream is that I go to a garage sale and I find this exact bag for 10 bucks. Oh my God. So suede is very situational for me. I would say anti-haul, this lifeless sack bag. I guess in every video I'm like, get a leather tote bag. They're so cool. I think the tote bag structure is cool. This like slouchy, I don't know. It's like, it's not slouchy in a good way. I don't know why I don't like, I mean, I think maybe it is because it's so oversaturated because yeah, like I love my Fossil and it's slouchy and I like to crumple it and wear it all like cool. There's like two categories of slouchy and one is like slouchy cool and one is like slouchy. This bag is not good quality and it's lazy and I don't know how to explain the difference. It's just a vibe. It's like you have it or you don't, especially if you're looking for something cool for your closet. Vintage purses are so cool. They're so cool. And like even new purses, there's so many options out there. Why are we all doing this one? And the last two things on the anti-haul portion are both shoes. We have fold over boots. I just think these are very ugly, but that's just me. Unfortunately, I'm not a club baddie, right? Like I feel like somebody in a club would look so hot in these. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I don't like to party. I don't like loud things. I don't like feeling uncomfortable. But I do feel like somebody in some leather leggings or like a very, very short mini dress would kill these. But for me and what I wear, ugly. For a club diva, this makes sense. I could 100% see Charlie XCX wearing these with like the smallest, tiniest booty shorts you've ever seen in your life. And it would look good. So for me, they're an anti-haul. But yeah, on the right person, they make sense. Like, I don't want to knock them entirely. I've been seeing a lot of people being like, who would ever wear these? But like, I know the girl that would wear these. And the last are these Puma ballet flat sneaker things. I've been seeing these everywhere in person, in real life, okay? Well, obviously in New York City, these are gonna be like the most comfortable little ballet flat kind of like sneaker thing. I don't know how I feel about them. I think my initial thing is like, they're not for me. They're giving like, every time I see them, I don't really love how I'm seeing them being styled. I want to see them being styled in kind of like a vintage athleisure kind of way. I'll pop up some pictures here of what I'm talking about. Like this kind of like early 2000s, late 90s sports style, I really love. Like I love looking at like marathon outfits from the 90s. Ooh, they're so good. It's always an Adidas short. It's always like a small little shoe like this. So yeah, I'm wanting to see these with like a little like ballerina wrap top and like capri leggings. Like this is like, you know what I mean? And I just feel like I've been seeing them, I don't know, with like dresses and stuff. I was like, because I've seen them so much, I'm like already kind of sick of them, which is crazy because I feel like I literally just started seeing these like a couple weeks ago and now I feel like they are everywhere. The reason why I would say like anti-haul these is just because how much different is this than like an Adidas Gazelle? I mean, really, you know, like I feel like you probably already have something. If your sneakers are worn out and you need a new pair of daily shoes and this is gonna fit and work in your wardrobe, that's great. But I think overall, like we've all got like some kind of skinny shoe like this, right? Like the brown Adidas ones that I thrifted recently totally check this box. So you know what though? These would be really cute as like weightlifting shoes. We've got something there because they're really flat and they're cute. Yeah, see, like I like them styled on the website, like in this like athleisure way. I think that's what's like, again, that's what's throwing me. Like, wow, I'm not so much of a hater in this video. I'm like, you know what? I understand. Yeah, so those are all the things that, you know, I've been seeing this fall that I'm not going to be buying. So keychains, shoe chains, a funnel neck that doesn't fold down, argyle, suede bags, fold over boots, and the Puma ballet flats. That's kind of my like things I've been seeing that do not interest me won't serve a purpose in my wardrobe. You know, it's like good to sit down and think about things critically. Like sometimes when I do these videos too, I find myself kind of like changing my opinion, or like I like I talk through it, you know, with the boots. I'm like, at first I was like ready to like sit down and like roast these boots and talk about how ugly they are, but now I'm like, no, I actually like can see why people would like these. That's another thing too. We're allowed to change our opinions. Okay, as soon as I film a video, edit it, and post it, I have absolutely zero short-term memory skills, because I don't remember anything I've ever said in any video ever. I just talk and talk and talk that I don't even know what I've said. I have no idea what I've ever said in my entire life. Okay, let's get into my tiny wish list. I made this a while ago. The first thing I had were the Doc Marten boots. I've talked about those. I bought them. I love them. I've been like styling them. Like I said, it's been so freaking hot. Like even when it's 80 degrees, I don't want to wear high boots. You know, like again, that's not my journey. I know these cute little LA girls are always wearing their frat boots, and I'm like, I just don't even know how you do that. Like okay, when I lived in Hawaii, was basically in bike shorts every day. Like that's all I could like handle. So I don't know. These LA girls, they're a different breed. Okay, they're a different breed. They have an uncomfortable threshold that I will never ever understand. The real reason I live on the East Coast is because I'm a baby, okay? Like I'm just a little tiny whiny baby with the weather. Yeah, so you know, I would love for it to be 60 degrees anytime now. Can't wait to wear these out. So, but I did buy them. That's like the one thing on this list that I did buy. Let's talk a little bit more about the COS A-line trench coat. Oh my God, great. It's sold out online completely. One thing I will say about COS is it's a little upsetting, because when you like something from there, they don't restock it. They do not restock it. I really wanted the barrel leg pants, and I think I tried them on like the khaki green. They sold out and they never brought them back. So you kind of gotta unfortunately, you gotta kind of make a game day decision if you're gonna buy something. What's something that I bought recently from there? My linen pants for the summer, right? Yeah, I bought them the next day. Next week, sold out online and in store. So I don't think I'll get this jacket unless my husband sneaky already bought it for me. I don't know. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I've been obsessed with brown, but at the same time, like I already had brown stuff in my closet. The Willis bag, the sneakers. I guess that's pretty much it. So I'm trying not to like go crazy and overdo it, you know what I mean? Because I think sometimes that can happen with trends, like the brown is trending and I love it. Like I love it. And even with this brown eye makeup, I've found it to be like a much softer look. Whereas, you know, I still wear black all the time, and I actually think black looks good on me because I'm a high contrast winter palette. Yeah, you get it. But the brown has been like a nice little like addition, like just like softer. Yeah, there's something just really great about this jacket. I love where it fits. It's like a cropped jacket, but not really, you know, like it's not cropped by the waist, but it's not a long jacket. I love the A-line cut, just like that really flowy, but it's a very structured feel to it. The collar's gorgeous, but it pops up into that funnel neck. I like the wide arms on this. This is just really gorgeous, and I love my LL Bean trench coat. However, it's super casual, and sometimes it's almost too casual, and it makes me feel a little bit like frumpy, for lack of a better word. What's a better word for frumpy? I would love to get a trench coat that is a little bit nicer, a little bit more structured. Loved the Cezanne trench coat for like years at this point. I don't know. I just like can't pull the trigger on it. It just seems so expensive. And this one is expensive too. It's $259, which is why I'm probably not gonna buy it. Like that's just like a little bit out of my price range. And I already bought the boots, so like she treated herself. Like don't worry, like she's fine. I don't really know which one I prefer, like the Cezanne trench coat or this. I'm kind of leaning more towards this one. I think it's just like a little bit more unique. And I think the shorter length is even more kind of like elevated and cool. So yeah, I just absolutely love that. I've got to talk about these J. Crew Factory freaking little heels, okay? Cezanne Paula babies have been on my wish list again for years, and I found these from J. Crew Factory. These are an exact dupe. I mean, look, come on. They're $86. The Cezanne ones are like over $200, and I've heard the Cezanne ones actually don't hold up very well, so I would get these. It's still something that like I don't know if I would add in my closet. Like realistically, I'm not gonna wear them a lot here. Like it's just like in New York City, you just need a big stomper boot. Like you need a big sneaker. I will say I don't walk as much as I did when I was working in childcare, where I would literally minimum a day 3 miles. So like for that, I needed a sneaker. Nowadays, I'm walking a lot less. When I'm getting my steps in, it's more like intentionally to go on a walk and like not for work or errands or whatever. So I have been actually wearing more little fun shoes. My shoes that like, you know, I like and are cute, but aren't necessarily great for like a 20,000 step day, right? So I have been like diversifying what I wear, but I still don't know if it's enough to justify adding this, but I just wanted to show you guys in case you were curious, because I'm sorry, but is this not an exact carbon copy? These sunglasses are from Etsy, and it's like dead stock vintage sunglasses, and I just absolutely love the shape of these in the tortoise. I watched the movie Erin Brockovich for the first time. I was really sick, and my husband was out of town on a work trip, and I was just like falling asleep to movies. And I actually, you know, on YouTube you can watch free movies. So cool. I love that they've been doing that. They're free with ads, but anyway, so I watched this movie and I put it on just like fall asleep to. Ended up watching the entire thing. Loved it. Like, it was such a good movie. And Julia Roberts, I haven't really watched a lot of her movies. I just like kind of famously have not seen a lot of movies. Like, never seen Star Wars. I've never seen Forrest Gump. There's just like a lot of them. I don't know what it was about my childhood, but I just feel like I didn't watch a lot of the movies that everybody else watched. Like, I miss a lot of cultural references a lot of times. And I know that like Julia Roberts' career in, you know, late 90s, early 2000s is like, I don't know, always talked about being like the GOAT era. And so, yeah, I mean, of course I've seen Pretty Women, and then I watched this one and I loved it. And what I couldn't get over was her freaking sunglasses in this movie, okay? And also her hair. Okay, I am wearing not my natural hair today, but I will say I don't have as curly hair as her, but volume-wise, it comes out to like here. It's like so big. And watching the movie, I was like, you know what? I gotta embrace my crazy frizzy hair more, because every main character that I think is cool has the frizziest hair that they just let run free, run wild. That's what I need to be doing. But anyway, yeah, so these sunglasses are basically an exact copy and paste of the sunglasses that she was wearing. I have sunglasses that are kind of like this, but they're ovals. I need to get rid of those. I bought them last year during my low buy year, actually, on accident, because I was out and about and I forgot my sunglasses, which is so unlike me. We talked about this last video. I love wearing sunglasses. I have to have sunglasses or I quite literally feel like I'm running topless in New York City. Don't think I'll really be buying these because I really don't like need another pair, but if I was going to buy another pair of sunglasses, it would be this. Actually, while we're on the topic of sunglasses, there is one more pair of sunglasses that are on my wish list. My friend has gotten me a real, okay, I know you watched. Hey, she's gotten me a real gift card for my birthday for the past 2 years. And I haven't used it yet because I get so in my head about what to use it on. And so now I have 2 gift cards and I really need to use them. And I think I'm going to buy this pair of sunglasses. But I also have a few Coach bags liked as well. You know me. You know me. How cute are these? Okay, these oversized Gucci sunglasses. I think these are so fun. I just can't tell if they would look too like buggy on me, you know? But I think these are really fun. They seem to be vintage and they're really big. I don't have anything that's like a big sunglass. Like, I want a honkin' sunglass, and I think this would be so cute for the fall and the winter. Yeah, I mean, I think the obvious answer for big sunglasses would be summer, but I actually think fall and winter with a massive and like your scarf bundled and your hair tucked, it's just got a very like Audrey Hepburn kind of vibe. Maybe that's the exact like image in my mind that I'm thinking of, but yeah, how freaking cool would that be? And I also feel like when we get into the colder weather, end of fall and into winter, in places that it gets cold, I feel like your styling options become so limited because your entire outfit is covered by your jacket. And so something like a big pair of fun, big sunglasses would kind of like change it up. So yeah, so I have 2 pairs of sunglasses on my little wish list. And the last thing that's on my wish list is a good headband. Last year, I bought a tortoiseshell headband from Ulta Beauty by Kitsch. Let me just tell you, I don't know if they expected my head to be the size of, a kiwi, but I have a really big head. It's because I have a 4.0, guys. I actually have a 4.0 too. But yeah, I got a big head in that thing. Did not last more than 2 months. Snapped in half from my big head. But there is a place in New York City in Greenwich where you can buy headbands, where apparently Carolyn Bessette Kennedy bought her headbands. And of course I'm gonna fall for it. Of course I want to go there. It's a pharmacy in Greenwich Village, and yeah, I don't know, I've been seeing TikToks of the girls going and getting headbands. But yeah, I want a headband so bad. I feel like it would just be so cute. I feel like it would really round out my fall wardrobe. Like a little pushed back headband. Cute. I gotta say, guys, I didn't cut bangs this year. I'm growing them out. I think I have a ginormous head, which we covered, but I also have a ginormous forehead, which I love. And the bangs to be honest, they just covered my forehead, and I was like, this thing needs to be seen. And I also have very big eyebrows, and I also have very expressive eyebrows, and I didn't like the bangs covering it. I just feel like this is just my look. No bangs, that's my look. Also, absolute overstimulated fit every single morning with my bangs. So this is a much better thing for me. And I tuck my hair a lot. I'm trying like to do something other than just like always having it tucked, and I think a headband would be nice because it's still like out of my face, but so cute, so stylish, and I want one so bad. All right, girls, all right, gals, we covered a lot today. We covered everything. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, thanks so much for being here. So we did a little anti-haul, and we did a few more things that are on my wish list / love list for fall. I feel like I'll probably talk about fall fashion a little bit more before the season's over, because I feel like the season hasn't even freaking started yet. Like, we're at the end of September, and I've had no fall glimmer in my heart, okay? The only thing that I've done fall is get pumpkin ice cream from Trader Joe's, alrighty? You can follow my Instagram, that's linked down below. Yeah, otherwise, thanks so much for being here. I will see you in my next one.